Welcome back, everyone, to another Franklin Sports and Games. Obviously, a Pones production. So, right now, we're not focusing on the sports. We did that last episode. Now, we're focusing on the games. So, let's jump to it, shall we? Today's episode is all about It's all about game designers and game developers. So right now, I picked out a bunch of video games from a stack that I had, and the first one is FIFA Street. And who designs it? EA Sports. EA Sports always had our back. We all had that one time in our life when we all had that one time in our life when the game would say EA Sports, and we would shout at the top of our lungs, "It's in the game!" really loudly. And everyone, I believe, just loved that moment. But EA Sports makes the greatest sports games. They make a lot of FIFA games. They make baseball games. They make tons of different games. They even made Sims, I think, at one point. But EA Sports has really been, since I was a child, since I was a little kid, and I first started playing video games, EA Sports has been the #1 game developer that I've really played over all the years, and it'll always be special to me as a game developer. So on to the next one. So the next game is, well, let me go back to the game developers. Activision and Treyarch. And obviously they're most known for making all of the Call of Duty games. Black Ops, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare, MW2, MW3, just regular Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4. They've made them all. And that's what they're most known for. I don't really know much of the other games that they make, really, at all. But they're really just famous for making all the COD games. And I think some of their best COD games were MW2. I really loved that game, and it was just really special. I liked it better than MW3. Me and my cousins, every time they would come over on a Friday or Saturday night, and we would stay up so late, playing MW2. And when MW3 came out, we started to play that, but we didn't like it as much. So we went back to playing MW2, and it's always just going to be special to me. And I think it's better than most of the other games. I really like Black Ops, and I love the zombies mode. I used to hate the zombies mode. It used to creep me out when I was younger. But now that I'm older and I get more of it, and I'm more used to it and stuff, the sounds still creep me out though. But now that I'm older and I'm used to it, it's much more fun, and I like that better than the multiplayer sometimes. A lot of people buy COD games just to play multiplayer. I think that you should play the campaign too. Multiplayer eventually gets really tired and really boring, and I think that the campaign each time is different, and it's very exciting in each one. So, good job Activision, good job Treyarch. On to the next. Next up on the list is 2K Sports. It's exactly like EA Sports. They're both rival companies, like McDonald's and Burger King, or Adidas and Nike. It's the same way with 2K and EA. Hey, they both end with A. Never mind. But whatever. 2K Sports, I think, is most famous for making NBA 2K 13. That's when I really started to play 2K games. I never really started to play anything before 2K 12 and 2K 13 for NBA. I never really started to play anything else that was 2K related. But now I realize that they make actually really good games. And I love the career modes because they're really in depth. And it's not just, playing a game and then you leave. There's press conferences, you can hold tournaments, you can hold a backyard stand, you can do a bunch of different stuff, you can communicate with the fans, you can do tons of different stuff, especially in NBA 2K13. It's a really fun game, and I think 2K Sports makes really in-depth career modes. That's what I really like about it, and it's just a lot different from EA. As I said before, EA is really special to me, and I really like what they do with their games. But 2K to me is better in career modes. I'm not one to judge between the two. Personally, I like EA better, but as of right now, 2K seems to be really good to me. So I don't really know. In the comments below, leave what you think, 2K or EA. And back it up and on to the next. Okay, the next on our list is Rockstar Gaming, and everyone knows about this. Obviously, I'm talking about the GTA games. GTA 1, GTA 2, GTA Liberty City, GTA Vice City, GTA 4, tons of different GTAs, and they're always fun. You know, everyone's excited for the new GTA 5. I think it's going to be really good. I really want to get it. It's really just going to be an awesome game overall. Even GTA 3, which I don't have GTA 4. I've played it a couple of times, but GTA 3 I have, and it's really fun, and it's just different. You know, it's a lot different from first-person shooters. Actually, this isn't even a first-person shooter. It's more like a third. Let me see. I guess sometimes it's first person, sometimes it's third person. You know, they mix it up. But Rockstar Gaming, they've made tons of different games. They've made... I can't even explain it. I haven't played a lot of Rockstar games, but GTA is really just a fun and exciting game. I remember when I was young, I saw the first GTA game that I've ever seen before, and I thought it was really cool. I didn't get to play it, and I was really disappointed about it. Eventually, I forgot it, and then I eventually found an old GTA, GTA 3. I started to play it, and it's gotten really fun so far. It's been an amazing game, and I think it all holds a place in our heart. It's really just a great game overall, and I know this is more about GTA, but Rockstar really makes a lot of good games, I think, in my personal opinion. So, on to our next. Okay, our second to last one is THQ. I don't know what it stands for. Turkey, ham, and Quiznos. Tangerines, humping Quiznos. I don't really know. I don't know a lot of queens. Or queens. Tangerines humping queens. That's what THQ stands for. Tangerines humping queens. So, THQ makes the WWE games. I really like the WWE games. I think they're a lot of fun. You know, just to relax from a first-person shooter, an FPS game, a sports game, you know, just to relax and kind of lay back off of that. THQ always brings something different to the table. They always bring something different from a first-person shooter, but different than a sports game. It's kind of a mix of both. It's a fighting game, but then you have some sport to it. You know, it's really always a fun game. WWE I think is a really fun game that THQ makes. I think one of the most famous that they're known for. So, yeah, THQ, Turtles Humping Queens, I applaud you. And on to our last. Okay, our last one is Ubisoft. And I know a lot of people would say a bunch of different stuff, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to do Ubisoft. You know I love you guys, but I'm going to do Ubisoft. When I got a Wii, I played Rayman Raven Rabbids, and that was by Ubisoft, and it was just an amazing game. It was so much fun, sapped up so many hours of my time. It was just really fun. But I think the thing that they're most famous for is probably Assassin's Creed. I have Assassin's Creed first, second, and the third, and tons of other ones. Assassin's Creed is just really a fun game. It's a third-person shooter. It's so much fun. It takes you back to historical dates. I really love the third one because it's the newest. It has a lot of new updates, and it's the Revolutionary War. Who can't love that? So, Ubisoft, great company. So, that's all the time we have on Franklin Sports and Games. Look out for another FSG, and remember, this has been a Pones production, brought to you by Bob X Pone, Jake X Pones. I don't know how many other Pones there are, Menji X Pones, tons of other X Pones, and this has been another episode. So remember, stay frosty.